one of the best to ever do it in North America, EliGE, Team Liquid Counter-Strike player, and I said earlier in the show, but I'm curious your reaction. Pro Valorant player pretty soon based off of what we just saw in that show match.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks for inviting me.
So yeah, let's start. I was gonna say Valorant for last, but I feel like it's topical right now, given you just destroyed the Liquid Valorant team, or what it is now, Plus Shroud. So how did you all three owe them? Like, how did that work? These guys have been playing longer than all of you.
Yeah, I actually was like pretty worried that we were gonna just get stomped because Naf and Russ have not played whatsoever. Like
I
they
saw
only
that.
played like I think Keith only played like the night before because he didn't get access until like the night before, and then Russ only played like 5 or 6 games. So I have been playing it a lot. I've been playing it like not too much because I still have practice and stuff. So I don't know, maybe I have like 20 or 30 games. And I watched like some like the Riot devs, like watching like Volcano, like how he plays, and I like just got like a default for us how we should take the control. Like I thought of like some theory for like what heroes that we should do and like what setups that we should run, and it just worked out.
Yeah, the only one of you that was in the alpha was Stewie, right? Is that right, or did you have anyone else from your team?
He only played it for like one night in the alpha.
Got it. So on that note, you said something to me off camera before we started this that I wanted to sort of circle back on. You said that if a Counter-Strike player was not on a top 10 team in CS, that they probably wouldn't transition very well to Valorant. How similar are the mechanics, and why do you say that?
I mean, I think the mechanics are really similar to like 1.6. And of course, any like fundamentals that you know in CS are going to be really helpful. But just because you played like main or premier in CS does not mean that you're going to be miles ahead of all of like the other players transitioning from other games, because they're going to be like trying to figure out like so much stuff, like working really hard. The things that they're going to be lacking is like fundamentals and like after plants, not peeking like after you get like a pick and like holding map control. Like they're going to push on like one side as soon as like you get map control. Like people that aren't really good don't have the fundamentals like for that stuff. There are players like on like lower tier pro teams that don't have those fundamentals and mess them up all the time, and it's going to be the same thing in Valorant as well, and it's going to take a long time for people to learn those types of fundamentals unless you have played CS at a very high level, like very high level.
We saw Twist say after, I believe, the first match or the second match that that they should just make you all the Team Liquid FPS team, is what he said on his on one of the streams. And then we saw at the end of the match, before all of you got off of comms, that Joka said that Victor, your CEO or co-CEO of Liquid, had the contract in the mail. So do we foresee a future where the Team Liquid CS:GO team is also competing in Valorant, even if just for fun?
That's been one of like our running jokes for a while, because we all say that CS players are really good in all games. I'm just like, dude, we should just be a FPS team. We could just like split a little time here, a little time there. But we want to be the #1 in CS, and that's what pays the bills. So we are going to be focusing a ton on CS still. Still want to be the best. It's a little rougher this year since we have to play online and we can't play the EU teams. But we are definitely going to be playing Valorant for fun. Like if we have an off day, like we have an off day today and tomorrow, so that's why we're able to play like the show match, and do whatever. I mean, we can do whatever in off time.